should
Yeah,
park.
but it looks like somebody's already out there, I guess, as well.
Alright, we are here at Garden City. The truck and trailers looking beautiful. There's a airport right there. Not that you can see any planes coming down. And the track is being prepped. It's looking like it's gonna be good for tomorrow. Look at all these toters, dude. Goddamn. There's a lot of people who aren't even here yet. There's like millions of dollars worth of toters on the property already. Like $1 million right there alone, if not more. But yeah, everything's looking good. I just went and walked the track and it's looking good. The back stretch is definitely skinnier than the front stretch. So that might be kind of tricky for going into 3. The lanes will guys will be choosing their lanes, but I think it's going to be a really good weekend, so let's see. Just hopefully I don't wreck my shit. We used to race here in 270 as well. They always had this old 2-stroke water truck. I've always liked it. She's noisy. It's like, wah, whenever it's really trying to get going, struggles. Alright, the warm-up went really well. The car fired. It was on all 4 cylinders, which is a nice thing, but anyway, that's all I got. Alright, so to make a long story short, basically what happened is I didn't want to put my Insta360 camera on the car and risk hurting it, so I didn't for the test and tune. There's always a chance it might catch a dirt clod or something, so I just didn't put it on, which was dumb. And then on about our 4th or 5th time out, I think they gave you like 12 laps apiece. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough to learn, which is exactly what I need as a rookie. On my 4th or 5th time out, like I was saying, my left front bottom radius rod, the bolt came out and it allowed the whole axle to twist. And I started going down the straightaway and I saw my whole right front like boing, boing, boing. So I locked it up thinking like, oh shit, I don't want to wreck, And basically what it did is the brake grabbed and it rolled the whole axle forward and broke all my shocks and all that. If I would have just rolled to a stop, like it had probably already been broken for a corner or 2 before that anyway. So if I would have just rolled to a stop, it would have been fine and my shocks would probably still be okay, but they're not. And the front axle's, one of the tabs is a little bit bent, but it's fixable. So anyway, like I said, I didn't have the 360 camera on the car, but thankfully my buddy Bradley Cox, his family is always recording his stuff because he's always posting it on Facebook. So I'm going to tag him and hope that you guys, whoever's watching this, probably not very many people, will go over there and at least give him a follow and stuff on Facebook. So anyway, that's all I got.
Yep.
The calm after the storm that nobody usually sees. All of the trailers are all wrapped up. Everybody who's staying here is here, just like us. It is morning time. We got a whole new front end on the car after our incident last night at practice, and everything is going good. We're gonna wash this filthy thing, and yeah, one of the first ones out this morning, besides those guys over there, so it's good. Alright guys, tonight was the most fun I've ever had in a midget. I'm finally getting to where like I can hold it wide all the way around, you know? So, anyway, it was the most fun I've ever had. I just can't even explain how much fun that was. I guess I can't really tell you what happened either. I know that I was all over Mark Hamilton's bumper the whole race, but hopefully the Insta360 footage shows that. Yeah, just got done watching the mains, and I would like to say that I am the world's worst at talking to my buddy right before a restart happens, and then trying to whip out my phone and film the restart. So sorry, all of those suck. We'll see how many of them I post. But yeah, tonight was awesome, and I'm hoping tomorrow night I might even be able to make the A main. I ran a 12:04, I think, 12.04. So I'm improving a lot. The past 5 races have helped me tremendously. I'm just starting on the lap traffic learning curve, so you know, it is what it is. And just hopefully by this time next year I am 1,000 times better. So for night 2, I was ready to run an 11-second lap, ready to hold it wide, and we got rained out last night. It was pretty violent come about 4 o'clock, so you know, headed home today, and I guess I'll try and get some videos, but it is a swamp in the pits. The track, the infield is just full of water. Like, it fell a flood last night, so you know, it is what it is. But I guess thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you subscribe. I ask that you subscribe. I don't know how to put that, but anyway, thanks for watching.